Hello there. It's the 22nd of October 2020, and I'm Dr. John Stewart. I want to tell you a bit about some problems that we have with any instrument, particularly in clinics. It's that of breaking cords. Cords tend to break with use, particularly with continual flexing. No metal can stand that, even the strongest. It eventually breaks. So after a few hundred or thousand times in your clinic, different cables will break. Now, I just had a unit returned to me after several attempts at repair. The unit itself was working fine, but when I tested the power supply, this is the power supply, 12 volts, and then when I jiggle the end of the cable, it extinguishes, and then so there's a broken wire in the part that should be the most reliable, namely the power source. So there's a jiggling there, and this little light is showing that it's a 12 volt automobile 12 volt light, and showing there's a break in the wire, and it makes it look like the instrument itself is faulty, but it's the power that's faulty. Now, you can use this little device here. Those two clips allow you to check. I'll show you what I can check. I can check therapy cables to put current into patients, like here. I want to check the integrity from here to here of this red cable, and jiggle. It's difficult because this is faulty now, but if I jiggle this, there's no problem. Jiggle this, there's no problem. This particular cable always gets broken after about a year or so of use, and this is a high quality professional laboratory test cable. So this one's okay. So I check this one. Now put it here from end to end, and jiggle it, and it's fine. Jiggle the other end, and it's fine. If there was a break, it would show up. And then, as I said, to test that power supply, jiggle it. You see, jiggling it, so it makes you think that the whole instrument is faulty, but in fact it's just the power supply. Now, there's another possible way of testing using a multimeter. If you don't have my little light bulb, you can get a multimeter in Radio Shack for about $15, or even in dollar stores. So if I plug my power supply in here, you'll see I get a 12 volt reading, and I jiggle it. See how it drops down, showing. So that's one way of testing. Is there 12 volts coming, or isn't there? Now there is, now there isn't. See that? Maybe if I turn this up a little more sensitive. Yeah. So here again, see the break? Now there isn't, now there is, now there isn't, now there is. So beware of that, and make sure you check these cables out before you report an instrument as being faulty and return it. And I would recommend you get duplicates of all of these vulnerable items. Get two of each, at least for safety and replacement. Thank you for watching.